I'm 30.
Do you know how old you are in Korea?
31, or more or less.
22, I think, because she was born in December, so maybe she has 2 years.
It's been exactly 1 month since we started the new year, but if you were in Korea today, people would have greeted you with Happy New Year once again because it's Seollal, or the Lunar New Year. It's time for having that hearty bowl of rice cake soup where Koreans will tell you you're now a year older since you finished your tteokguk. Well, that's because Korea is the only country in the world using a unique age system known as the Korean age.
혹시 몇 살이세요?
17살이요.
저도 17살이요. 그럼 만 나이로는 몇 살이세요?
15살이요.
저는 1971년생입니다. 한국식 나이로 말할 때가 많은데 51세라고 말할 때가 있습니다.
저희 이제 20살 됐어요. 만으로는 저희가 생일이 안 지나서 18살.
네.
There are even Korean age calculators out there, meaning it can get pretty confusing, so before we move on, let's get it sorted once and for all. First, we have the international age, where you turn a year older on your birthday. Then we have the Korean age, where a baby is 1 year old at birth and gains an additional year on January 1st. And lastly, we also use the year age system by simply subtracting the birth year from the current year. We use 3 different systems to count our years depending on the situation, but the Korean age is most commonly used in our everyday life.
일상생활할 때 그 나이를 물어볼 때는 그냥 한국식으로 하면 되긴 하는데 가끔씩 만 몇 세 이상 이런 거 할 땐 좀 헷갈리긴 해요.
베트남에서 한 3년 반 정도 이렇게 근무를 하다 왔는데 그 사람들하고 말하는 게 많이 좀 틀릴 때가
다 20살이 됐을 때 어떤 거는 만 18세고 어떤 건 그냥 20세다 보니까 이러한 다양한 나이들이 어떻게 보면은 뭐 문화의 다양성일 수도 있겠지만 뭐 어떻게 보면 좀 불편한 점이 생기는 것 같기도 해요.
공공기관에 가서 뭐 업무를 보거나 이럴 때 또 만 나이를 하게 되고 음식점이나 이런 데 가게 되면 우리 청소년들도 그렇고 우리나라 나이로 말하고
When I told my friends I was like 28, and I said, I'm young, yeah, I'm young like you, but they thought like, oh no, you're 30, no, you're not young, no? You should have like kids or something. No, I don't have kids. So I was like a bit shocked, no? But then they understood that there is a difference, no, in how we understand the concept of age.
At first, I didn't understand why we have to add 1 more year, but I think now I understand.
So why exactly do we turn 1 the day we're born? Although there's no clear-cut documentation, some say that the system originates from recognizing the time babies spend in their mother's womb. Then why is age so important in Korea, and how do Koreans feel about their age system?
예의 동방지고 그런 거 중시하는 나라다 보니까 나이를 좀 따지면서 위아래를 많이 가리는 것 같아요.
Age is really important. Like one of the first questions you ask, how old are you? I think it's because of the respect. Like you respect the elder person, and I also take Korean classes. It's like also in the language. If someone is older, you have to respect them.
It determines your status. Korean culture is heavily influenced by Confucianism, and Confucianism places a lot of importance in hierarchy. I think your culture still retains that cultural background. No?
저 찬성이에요. 왜냐하면 다른 나라에서도 만 나이로 쓰니까.
저는 솔직히 만 나이보다는 지금 제 한국식 나이가 계속 쓰일 것 같은데 갑자기 만으로 바꿔버리면 답하기 헷갈릴 수도 있고 익숙하지가 않아서 원래 쓰던 대로 쓸 것 같아요.
태어난 연도 기준이었으면 좋겠어요. 대학교 가서 족보 꼬인다는 그런 게 신경 많이 써요.
국제적으로 그렇게 거의 통용이 되고 있기 때문에 쉽진 않겠지만 연나이로 통일을 하는 게 맞다고 생각합니다.
적인 처벌 같은 경우에는 만 나이로 적용되는 경우도 많아서 그냥 일관된 하나의 기준을 가지고 살아가는 게 좋지 않을까 생각합니다.
우리 태어나면서 1세를 하니까 그렇게 하지 말고 만 나이로다가 하는 게 합리적이라는 거라고 생각하고 공공기관이나 또 우리 여러 영역에서 만 나이를 활용하다 보면 차츰차츰 또 자리 잡지 않을까 이렇게 생각 들어요.
The Korean age system has always been a hot debate topic during the New Year's season, but one thing for sure is that more and more people are calling for a unified system. In fact, in a recent survey, 71% voted for unifying the age system, which is a significant increase from 2016. However, since it's been so widely used, the real question here is whether this change can actually happen. What are your thoughts on this? And now let me finish by asking you the simple question, what is your Korean age?